Today, we are setting up a review website, just like Trustpilot, step by step, with no coding knowledge required. After you set up this website, companies will come, create an account, and claim their profiles. Users are going to land on these companies' profiles, just like this. They can also search for these companies and then leave their reviews or ratings. You see, write a rating. You have to log in before you can rate this company. If you have ever used Trustpilot, then you know what I'm talking about already. I'll also be showing you how you can monetize this website. That means we want to turn this to a business. We are not just setting it up for fun. On this channel, I show you how to set up websites that can generate you some income. If that sounds interesting, stay tuned, because right now I'll be showing you a full tour or a full demo of this website. So now I'm going to demo the home page. From there, I'll demo your admin's dashboard. That's where you'll be controlling or managing your website. After that, we'll also set up an account as a business owner, and then I'll show you how that one to looks like. I'll also show you how your regular users dashboards to look like, because they will be creating an account and then leaving their ratings. From there, I'll also show you how to launch your website for the first time. If you have never launched a website, I'll show you how to launch your website. After we finish with all those things, I'll then show you how to configure your website for production. So if you're excited and pumped up, then let's get started with our home page. On top, we have a nav bar with your logo. I'll show you how to replace this. We'll be putting or we'll be stamping our own logo here. We have menus, language switcher, and a button users can click to log in to their dashboards. Beneath, we have a hero area with this text. I'll show you how to or where to change this with no coding knowledge required. Search a company to review. So users can click here and search for whichever company that they want to review. So something like Google, we'll click and search for Google and then click on search. But this will only work if the company is listed on the platform. So I assume the company is listed, so they'll click and search for that company and then leave their reviews. Companies are also going to be giving these users their profile links to this website for users to rate them or review them, just like what we do with Trustpilot. Let's scroll down and we have company categories. So we have pets, events and entertainment, restaurant. These are categories. Sports, businesses. I'll show you how to set up these things, because when companies are registering their accounts, they'll pick a category. So which of these categories does your business fall under? They'll pick that. Scroll down and we have why choose us, or why choose our website. So here we'll list or we'll put our benefits, why users or companies must work with us. The most recent reviews are going to display on the homepage like this. We have this part of the website highlighting some important message. Scroll down, your testimonial area, frequently asked questions. I'll show you how to put your own frequently asked questions here. Your blogging area. And it's important you start writing blog posts for your website, because users will read that and then it's going to get you organic traffic. Now we have your footer area, your logo, quick links, social networks, corporate text and your company name, and a button or link user can click and it's going to take them back to top. That was a quick rundown on your homepage. Let me now show you how your users dashboards look like. For this, users are going to register an account, so I'll click on login, and if they don't have account, then they'll click on create account. They'll enter their details, accept your terms, and then register an account. I assume we've registered an account, so click on login to log in to the website. I have successfully logged in as a user. I can rate any company, or I can write a review category and pick a company. So I'll pick this, and then I'll write my ratings, and then I'll rate it maybe this or this, and say something like excellent, and then click on publish. So rating successfully submitted, and I have it here, excellent. I can even edit it, or I can modify it. I can delete my ratings. Okay, now you see here, this is an ad. We're going to be displaying adverts on our website, or we'll be running ads, Google ads, banner ads. Business owners can pay you money to run ads on your website. I'll also show you other ways to monetize this website. Okay, so that's how your users dashboards look like. They can hover here and see their dashboard. Then go to dashboard. You can upload an image, profile overview, and you see this is also an ad. Okay, here I'm logged in as a business owner. This is my business name. I can edit my business information category. All right, so this is my business category. Contact information here, and this is an ad. Business profile image, business settings. You can update their business information, profile settings. Yeah, this way they upload their avatar or their image, and this is also another banner ad. Let me now show you how your dashboard looks like. They can also see their reviews here by clicking on reviews. Okay, and then they'll see all reviews here. They can also write reviews. Now that we are done with that, let me show you how your dashboard looks like as the website admin. This is your dashboard as the website admin. You can see your numbers here: total users, active users, unverified users, total businesses, verified businesses, active businesses are all here. Your charts can also be found here. Business types. So this is where you add or you create, you upload your business type. Now, if it's animals and pet, you put that here, and then assign an image. Restaurants and bars, home and garden, tech businesses, beauty and well-being. Just upload them there. Remember to upload your categories because they're going to show up here, just like this. All right. So do that. Very simple. I might not come back to this part of the video, so just click on categories, click on add new, pick a business type, and then add category for this business. Okay, and make changes. So do that for the rest of them, and go to subcategories, click, pick a parent category, enter a subcategory, and then make changes or submit, and all your subcategories will be added. For this, forget, because this is where all your businesses are going to appear. You can click on all businesses to view all business profiles. You can even log in to individual business. So I'll click on details, and I can verify and publish this business. I can also log in as this business user. You can also see their ratings here. Okay, now advertisement. This is where you'll be running your ads. So you see we have a ton of ads here. Business owners are going to be paying you money once your website starts getting traffic. And then you click on add new. You can make this a script ad or an image ad. If it's a script ad, it means you can run Google ads. So just paste your Google code here. If it's an image ad, then design a banner image or a banner for your ad. Pick the size, tell your clients the pixels you accept so that they can design these banners accordingly. All right, these are the supported file type. URL. So enter link here and then click on submit. Users, this is where you manage your regular users. Ban users can be found here. Unverified users can be found here. Okay, you can send them emails. Now scroll down to this part. This is the most important part. This is where we'll be using to set up our website. I'll show you how to configure your website for production after we publish or launch our website for the first time. So if you are pumped up and you are ready to launch a website just like this, stay tuned because I'll be showing you in depth on the things you need to get started, and then how to also install this website and how to configure your website for production. Alright, so before you build any kind of website, there are two things we need to get started. One, we need a web hosting, and then we need a domain name. If you don't know what these things are, don't worry, let me explain what they are and why you need them. So the very first thing is web hosting. Web hosting is just like an online storage for your website, where your website files are going to reside. All your website files are going to live inside a place called web hosting. The second piece to it is domain name, and this is nothing but your website address. This is the address people are going to type in search engines or browsers to get access to your website. So your website name.com is going to be your domain name. So we need these two pieces to get started with our website. The speed and performance of your website mainly depends on the web hosting provider you pick. Also, the security of your website relies on your hosting provider. That's why in the description of this video, there's a link that says get hosting here. When you click on that link, it's going to take you to a page just like this. This makigohost.com, and we'll be getting our domain name and web hosting from this hosting provider. I've used them for a very long time, and then I know how they perform. So to get started, just hover here and click on shared hosting cPanel, because this is what we need to get started with our website. We need their shared hosting. Okay, buy shared hosting and nothing else. Click on get started, and it's going to take you to this part of the screen. Makigohost offers 3 plans: Go Basic, Standard, and Go Unlimited. Pick your preferred plan based on your needs, but I think the basic plan will work fine for you. Because it's one website that you are building or you want to host, just go with the Go Basic plan. And you see they offer a lot of features here. Let me now show you quickly how to purchase this plan. So click on Order Now, and you are brought to a page just like this. Scroll down, and I want you to pick the yearly cycle. And you're going to save 8%. Okay, so you get 8% off, and that's not all. I'm also going to give you a discount code, and that will get you 20% off. If you want Makigohost to integrate Google Analytics on your site, enable this. If you also want them to index your site on Google, enable this. But I don't have money for that, so today what I'm going to do is I'm only going to show you how to order hosting. So just click on continue. On this page, we'll be entering our domain name. So this is where we register our domain name. If you have your domain name somewhere else and you want to transfer to Makigohost, click here and enter that domain name. If you also have a domain somewhere, active domain that you want to keep it over there, and the only thing you need from Makigohost is the hosting plan, then click here to use the domain you have somewhere, and the only thing you'll be doing is to update your domain's name server to Makigohost name server. So enter that existing domain name here that you have with maybe Namecheap or whichever domain provider you have your domain with. Just enter that domain here and click on continue. But in this training, I want to show you how to order a new domain name. So click on register domain. After that, I'll click here and enter my domain name. So I'll put something like testsolowebsite.com. You can pick your tld.com, .net, .uk. Depending on your business model, pick, if it's finance website that you are building, pick this one. So we have .net, .xyz, .org. Just choose the one you want, but I want to go with .com and click on continue. Congrats, this domain name is available. So you have to come out with a unique name that has not been taken. So let me remove this and put something like google.com and click on continue. Sorry, google.com is already registered, or this domain has been taken, and this because Google is already using this. So you can register 2 domain names. All right, you can have 2 the same domains online, so you have to be unique and come out with your own domain name. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my domain, which is this. Scroll down and click on add to cart. Scroll down again, and I want you to enable ID protection. This is not a must, but if you're concerned with protection, security, and you don't want spam, you hate spam, you know, we all hate spam, and you don't want to be spammed, then enable ID protection. After you register a domain name, okay, your data is going to be stored in what is called who is lookup. So let me just type who is lookup. Now you can enter any domain here and click on search to see who owns this domain. So users will do that. Spammers will pick your domain name, enter it here, search, and get your phone number, your email address, and all the contact information of yours, and start spamming you, start sending you promotions and what have you. So if you don't want that, headache, please enable ID protection. It's $5 every year, so pick it. But now I don't have money, so what I'll do is I'll click on continue. Now this is where we'll be entering our coupon code. So click here, apply code, and enter this code. I have it in the description of this video. So when you enter sale 30 and click on submit, you should get 20% off. And now this is how much you are paying for hosting, and this 1 year, right, instead of this. But remember, or take note, next year you'll be renewing as this, and this also your domain name. Let's go down, and this is how much you are paying for an entire year. After that, scroll down, enter your details, accept that you are not a robot, pick this payment method, accept their terms, and click on place order and create account. So I'm going to do that, place order, and then get you on the other side of the screen. Congratulations, if you have reached this part of the training and you have this as active, and this is your account status as active with total packages as 2, it means you've successfully made payment, and then your hosting account is now ready. When you come down, you should also see this package thing as active, and then your domain as active with everything here. Okay, now you can come here and then go to my domains to manage your domains. You can also click on your domain name to manage your domain. And now you see we have name servers. You can lock your domain and do a lot of cool stuff on your dashboard. So what I'm now going to show you is I'm going to teach you how to log into your cPanel, and that's where you'll be managing your website files. So just type your website name, okay, your domain name /cPanel, hit enter. Now at this point your domain name will not have SSL certificate, so it's important you enable SSL. This will automatically enable for you, but sometimes this can take a while. All right, so I'll show you how to enable SSL certificate for your website. After that, I'll show you how to create database and other things, because we need that to set up our website. Our website has database functionality, so we have to create our database. Makios is also going to send you your login information, so I'm going to log in with those. Check your welcome emails and you should get your login information. All right, so here are my login information to cPanel. So paste your username, copy your password, enter that there, and click on login, and we are taken to cPanel. So this is our cPanel. Please, I want you to type SSL and click on SSL status. In your case, you're going to see red. All right. So click here to enable everything. All right. And then click on run auto SSL and give it a while. Okay. So you have to be patient, and then the whole page will reload, will refresh itself, and you get a secured padlock. So allow it do its thing, but because I already installed it off camera, I can open it in a new tab and type my website name. So my website name, hit enter, and you see I now have this padlock. All right, now we can log in again by putting / cPanel. All right, hit enter, and now you see we have this secured connection. When you click on it, you see connection is secured. Now we can log in to this to our cPanel again, but make sure this completes. All right, so I'm going to log in again. I can now terminate this because I already have SSL installed, but in your case you should let it run. Do not terminate it. Let the page reload itself. I'm going to log in again. It's important to have SSL certificate before proceeding with the training. And now our connection is secured, and this cPanel with our secured connection. Now we are safe and we are free to go now. So the next thing we're going to do is to create database, because the software will be installing. We need database to proceed. So the way we do that is just type db and click on manage my databases, and you are brought to a page just like this. Now let me show you. We have to create a database name. All right, after that we'll create a username, assign password to this user. This is the information we need to get our website up and running. I'll take you back there, and then we'll enter our database name. So I'll click and I'll put db name, okay, which stands for database name. You can give it whatever name you want. So db name, and click on create database. Our database is created successfully. Click here to go back. Scroll down to this part of the screen, username. So click and type db user. Now I want to generate password for this user, so I'll copy this password, copy, and this password, make sure you paste it somewhere safe like this. So I'll paste it here, go back, and we're going to confirm that yes, we've pasted this password. Now click on use password, and then click on create user. Our user is created successfully. Click here to go back. Now let's scroll down, and we're going to connect our user to our database. So make sure if you have multiple users and multiple databases, make sure you pick the right one. But because I only have one user and one database, I'll just click on add. On this page, we're going to allow all privileges. Scroll down and click on make changes. Now I want you to copy this username, copy, and we'll go back to this page and put the username here. Go back, I'll copy this database name, come here, and we'll put that one here. Now for the host, just leave it as local host. Okay, now we're going to save this document. Excellent. So those are the data or the details we'll be needing to connect our software to our cPanel or our hosting. The next piece to it is we're going to create business email, and then we'll also set up SMTP. We want our website to be able to send out emails to users, okay? Notifications, anything related to emails. We want our website to have that functionality. So the way we do that is you click on this search box and type email and click on email account. Click on create, because right now we don't have emails. Now here I want you to type hello at your website name.com. So just type the hello and leave it, because the rest will be added for you. So if it's support that you want to use, so yes, you can just put support at yourwebsitename.com. So I'm going to leave it as support at, and then I'll now scroll down and click on generate password. You see this password, copy it, copy, and I want you to scroll down. All right, I already prepared this, so this is the password area. I'll paste it here, click here, scroll down, and then click on create. Good, our email is created. You can now give this email to your users or your clients to start contacting your business. So let's say your users want to contact your business, you can provide this email. Now come here to connect devices, scroll down, and this is what we'll be using to enable SMTP. Okay, as you can see it on top here, SMTP. Without it, your website will never send out, can never send out emails. So the user, just copy your business email, come, and we're putting the user here. Port, I want you to copy this port. All right, copy this port, we're putting that one to here. Server, copy this, and we're putting it here. Now I'll save this document. Excellent. So we're done with that. Now when we get our software up and running, we'll simply come here and grab these details and then use it on our software, hassle free. All right, so now that we are done with that, I want you to go to a file manager. So let's click on tools, and on this page scroll down to file manager, click here, and this is where we'll be uploading our website files. So scroll down to this part, public_html, open it. Now I want you to open your website name. So let's open your website. Right now your website has nothing inside. It's just displaying this text, index of. It means your website is still empty. Click on file or add file and put something like index.html and click on create file. Come here, edit, edit, and let's put something like we are live, right? And click on save. Go back and take note, this file that we created is inside public_directory. Okay, public_html directory. Now when you go to your website, reload, you see that your website is now displaying we are live. This is to say that public_html directory is where we'll be uploading our website files. Let's delete this file, delete, and confirm. Okay, so we've deleted that. I only created that to show you the importance of this directory, public_html. Now that we have our hosting and domain name ready, it's left with the final piece, which is programming our website. Now if you were to write or program this website manually by yourself, you need a language or a programming language like PHP. You need HTML for the skeleton of our website. You need CSS, not forgetting JavaScript, and some form of database knowledge in order to build a website just like what I showed you. Developers understood this challenge and they have come out with already a pre-programmed scripts that you can simply buy and upload to your server. Now, learning these languages can take you up to 5 to 8 years to master in order to build something like what I just showed you. In the description of this video, you see a link that says get script here. When you click on that link, it's going to take you to a page just like this. This is a one-time investment that you're making. Now, if you were to hire a web developer to build something like what I guess showed you, you'll be paying somewhere thousands of dollars to get a website just like what I showed you. So I'm going to buy this script, download it, also do same. Make sure you download it to your PC. I have downloaded my script and it's here. Your script is going to come in a zip format. Make sure you extract it and then open the extracted folder. Now we're going to zip this. So compress, create. This is the file we'll be uploading to our web server. Now let me take you there and we'll be uploading it here. So I'll click here, and navigate to where you have that file compressed. So I'll go inside, and this is the one we're going to be uploading to our web server. I'll click on select, and we'll wait for this file to get uploaded to our web server. So let's wait patiently for it to complete. Our software is successfully uploaded to our web server. Let's click on this link. Now let's extract it. Okay, so we want to get the content inside that file. Extract. Close. Let's delete this. Delete. Open this. Make sure you enable show hidden files and click on save. Select everything and click on move. We're going to remove this part and click on move files. Now click here to go up one level. Open your website name. Okay, type your website name. Open your website. Hit enter. And it's going to take you to this page, something like this. This is your installer. Your website name / install. It will automatically redirect you to this path. Now come down and click on I agree. Next step. We have folder permission requirement. So I want you to go to this directory, core bootstrap cache. So go here, go to core bootstrap cache, and I want you to change this to 775. Now we're going to copy this permission and we go up one level, and the next is core storage. So core storage. Okay, we're already in core, so this is core storage. Don't open it, just go back. So the storage, make sure you come here and click, and we'll paste that permission 775. Now open it. We'll go to app, click here, paste that permission there. We'll go to framework, paste that permission, save, and then we'll go to lock, paste that permission, save. Now let's return to this page, and I think we're good to go. Now click on recheck, and requirement check passed. Good. Now click on next. Here, remember that document I asked you to prepare. Okay, this document, we're now going to copy our details. So I'll copy my database name, because this is the most important part, and then I'll paste it here. Copy our user, paste it here. Copy our password, paste it here. Host, just type localhost. Credentials, these are the details you'll be using to log in as website owner. I've entered admin as my user and admin as my password, and then I've also entered my email. Please enter something unique, don't enter my weak credentials. Now click on install, and your software is successfully installed. Now it's giving us this warning. We have to delete a folder called install, because we don't want people to by accident navigate to this folder. If they do, they can damage your site. So we'll just go back and navigate to your public underscore directory. We're going to delete this, delete, and we're also going to delete this one, delete. Excellent. Now let's go back and click on go to website and activate. Congratulations if you have reached to this part, because you have successfully installed your script. Now I have switched a domain name. Don't get confused by that. It's the same process. Now type your website name and it will take you to this interface. This is how your dashboard is going to look like. I'm not going to lock you in. We're going to our administrative dashboard, and from there I'll show you the necessary things you need to get your website in production. In front of your site, just put admin, hit enter, enter your credentials. Remember, I put admin as my credentials to my login as a website administrator. So I'll enter that, accept that I'm not a robot, and click on login, and we are there. Now just go to business type and make sure you set up your business type. So animals and pets, entertainment and events, just enter all your business type there, because companies are going to be selecting their business type. Categories, do the same thing. Just click here and add your categories. Subcategories, do the same thing. Now the most important part is here. Go to system settings and we go to general configuration. Put your website name here, okay, and then pick your color, base color, and then your secondary color, and click on submit. From there I want you to come here and then upload your logo. This is what we use to change or update the logo on the website. We don't want to have dummy data or dummy content. Now go to system configuration, and I want you to force SSL, secure password, KYC, and email verification, and then click on submit. Those are the most important settings. From there I want you to go to notification settings, scroll down, and we're going to replace this. And what I want you to do is go to this document that I prepared for you and copy your SMTP details. So we're first of all going to copy our email, and then we'll paste that there. Make sure you also paste your from name here. So you can put your website name, something like, maybe just put your website name or your address. Okay, now inside here, click and hold down Ctrl F, and I want you to search for, we're going to replace this logo, because this would display in your users' emails. When you send out emails, they're going to see this. So we want to put our website email, our website logo. I assume you've updated your logo. So what we're going to do is just copy your image address and click here and type, hold down Ctrl F, and inside this search just type src and hit enter, and we're going to remove this image path and paste our own image there, and it should start displaying just like this. After that, just scroll down and click on submit. Once that is done, we go to email settings or configuration, and I want you to set up SMTP. So I'll take you back here. We'll copy this email and we're going to paste that email here. Port, just put 465. Password, this is the password I want you to use. Also put your own password, don't put my password. Okay, now paste that there. Host, this, paste it and click on submit. After click on submit, your site should now be ready to send out emails to users. Now let's go back to our settings and search engine optimization configuration. Here you have to edit your search engine content, something like your meta keywords, meta description, social title, social description. These things are going to show up on search. Do that. Don't forget to replace this banner, and we click on submit. Once that is done, I'll take you to manage front end, and this is the place, or this is the part we'll be using to change or modify the content on our website. We don't want our site to have this dummy content. So how do we do that? Let me open the site again and show you. Okay, so now this is our hero area and this is our banner. So what we do is we look for banner, which is the first one. Just click on settings and you see this is the image, which is here. The text is here. So you simply remove them and replace with your own text and image. After that, you click on update. So do that for all the sections. Okay, now let me scroll down and show you this. Go to social icons, click, and this is where you update or modify your social links. Now let me go back here and take you back to the footer, and you see your social links are here. So this part is used to modify all the content on your website. So let's go back. Do that for the rest of your sections. Now we go to manage pages, and here you can set up search engine optimization for all pages, something like your home page, your blog page, contact, and your review page. You can do that there by simply click on search engine settings, enter your keywords, meta description, social title, social description, upload an image or banner for this. So you do that for all your pages. Very important. Now go to KYC settings, and here we want to have an option for users to be able to verify their account by uploading their ID. So we click on add new, and we're going to set up a form. So let's enter our form type. Let's put text and make it required. Now our label, we put something like maybe their full name. We make it 100% width, and just tell them to enter their full name and click on add. Now the next thing we need is their ID card or their ID number. We pick our form type, which is going to be a number, and this will accept both numbers and text. Okay, so numerical values. Now let's make it a required, and here tell them to put their ID card number. So let's say ID number, make it 100% width, and make it what? Give them instruction to upload or enter something like enter your ID number. Okay, now we click on add. Now if you don't want them to enter their ID numbers, but you want them to upload it, what you do is make sure you pick the type to be file and not text. Now we are picking we want that field to be a required field, and then the label, we want this to be something like upload the front. Okay, the front of your ID, and then file extensions. Now these are the files that you support or accept. Now we want PNG, JPEG. You can also enable PDFs. Okay, now let's pick width to be 100% and instruction. So tell them to upload their upload ID, and click on add. This way users will have the option to verify their KYC. Now just click on submit. I assume you are done with that. Let's go back to our general settings, and I want you to come here because this is the most important part. Click on policy pages. This is where you enter your legal pages. We want to set up terms and conditions, privacy and policy. If you have a refund policy, enter that there, and make sure you also update your search engine settings. You can add a page by clicking on add new, and then you enter your page title, details, and then click on submit. Okay, now that we are done with that, let's go back to general configuration, and let's click on sitemap XML. Web crawlers will be using this to know where your pages are. Something like Google will have to scan your website to know where these pages are. It's important you define a map for your website. So the way we do that is go to Google and type free XML or free sitemap generator, and we're going to use this first website. Okay, xml-sitemap.com. Enter your website name and click on start. And it's going to generate a sitemap. On this page, click on view full sitemap, and we're going to copy this. So just copy everything. After that, I'll take you back to your configuration page, and we want to paste that here, and then we click on submit. After you click on submit, that's all. Your site will now start displaying on search or on Google. Okay, now that we are done with that, let's go to advertisement, and here I want you to click here and then pick an image, upload an image, and this is going to be an ad, and then you link to that ad. Okay, so you put a link to that ad and then click on submit. Business owners are going to be paying you money to promote their stuff on your site, but this is only possible once your site starts getting enough traffic. If you want this same site, check the description of this video. Thank you for watching. Hoping to see you in my next uploads. Thank you and take care.